Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Today, Bitcoin continues to test and looks to be actually rejecting off of structure resistance at $31,050 after receiving a strong sell signal. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly where I think Bitcoin is heading and what you as a trader can do to make some money in this market. Before we jump into it, I want to thank all of our new members. It is New Member Monday, of course. So with that, thank you everyone here on this list. We really appreciate you. We look forward to trading with you. And with that, let's dive into the charts. Thanks for joining us today on the Trade Confident.io website. Today's record is currently 37 wins, 0 losses on our scalping trades. Absolutely crazy what we've been able to accomplish. For now, let's dive into the Bitcoin metrics. The very first metric we're looking at is the Bitcoin Emotional Index. After pushing into greedy over the weekend, we have dropped back down into excited as the price itself drops. This is still fairly bearish to me, and with that, I do expect a little bit more of a price drop, but as you'll see later on, not much further than we are currently. Next up is going to be the Bitcoin Volatility Breakout Detector. We're still seeing crazy volatility from Bitcoin. This could result in a small but sharp drop here. However, most often after we see a crazy move like this, we're going to see some distribution for a short period of time. We saw the exact same thing back here before any other impulse moves, so this would not be unexpected. Once we see that though, we're likely to drop into low volatility. Once we see low volatility, as we saw multiple times back here, this is where we're seeing absolutely crazy moves in the market. Be on the lookout for that. And for now, we got to look at the Bitcoin Whale Smart Money metric to see where the price of Bitcoin is likely to go. We're still seeing a ton of short trade sentiment after this massive move up. We did hit the negative 800 mark. This is typically where we're actually seeing those moves down happen. And it has begun at this point. As the price continues downward, we're likely to see a shift into long trade sentiment. But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. That's coming up. For now, we got to check out the Bitcoin major support and resistance levels. After rejecting structure resistance at $31,050, although I do want to point out we actually formed a new high here, which is very exciting to see. We are on our way back down. While we are currently seeing a drop, I don't expect it to go any farther down than $28,473. You'll see a sell signal right here. I think this is likely where we're going to find structure support, and from there move back up. We may actually see structure support right about here too. That remains to be seen, but for now, this is the more accurate target for me. Next up is going to be the Bitcoin long versus short trades. We are still seeing a massive amount of long trades in the market after a decreased amount of short trades. The decrease in short trades is what caused this move up, and if it happens again, we're actually going to be looking for a short squeeze to the upside. I'll explain more about this later in the video, what a short squeeze is, what it looks like, and all that. But just know that if we see a decrease in short trades again, the price is very likely to rocket back up. Last but not least here is the Bitcoin Daily Trade Scanner. We recently got a strong sell signal over the weekend, and most often, as we saw up here and over here, this is where we're seeing moves back down in the market. However, if you look closely, you'll see a couple of strong sell signals right here and right here that actually resulted in crazy moves up. And this is what I want to talk to everybody about. We could be about to see that short squeeze move. What this means is there's a ton of short trades at this level that are likely to push the price down. However, if institutional investors come in and pump the price, it is going to push Bitcoin up. And when that happens, these short trades would be liquidated. There would be less force pushing down on the market, which would cause the price to skyrocket up. This seems to happen most often with strong sell signals, so especially getting a strong sell signal at this point tells me we could see those crazy moves up. Now, I want everyone to keep this in mind too. In order for the bull market to take over, bearish signals have to be invalidated at some point. We have formed a higher high, and as long as we get a higher low followed by another higher high, this is officially an uptrend and a continuation of the possible bull market in Bitcoin. With that in mind, as the bull market continues on, you're going to want to be paying attention to these Bitcoin metrics. And at the same time, you're going to want to watch these trade setups. Again, we are 37 wins, 0 losses with 5 trades pending. If you're not a member yet, you're going to want to grab a membership so you can get access to these trades as more are posted. On top of that, you can get access to our future forecast videos. Our last video here, trillions of dollars about to flood into Bitcoin. We're going to talk about what our moves there were, what we did to anticipate this move, and what we're doing next. Members only content here. If you want to get access, you can grab a membership at the links in the description down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the membership is the very first link. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to the Trade Confident homepage. Just go up here, click subscribe, fill out the prompts right here, and I highly recommend the full access for $59 a month because this gets you access to all 20 coins worth of metrics, morning brew overview, future forecast videos, scalping trade calls, and many more membership benefits. Just go ahead and click choose, follow the prompts, and we hope to trade with you soon. With that, let's check out the live live charts. Here we are back on the live charts looking at Bitcoin USD on the 1-day time frame using the TC top and bottom finder, price versus while money flow, and trend exhaustion indicators. Right off the bat, anybody that's been with us for a while will see that price versus while money flow is high, trend exhaustion is high, and we got a strong sell signal. All three of these will typically combine to be some of the most bearish signals you can possibly get, and that is why we're seeing a move back down here after rejecting structure resistance at $31,050. However, we did form a new higher high right here, just barely, but we did get a higher high. This is officially now an uptrend in Bitcoin. As long as the next drop stays above this right here, where we got that previous buy signal with price versus while money flow low and trend exhaustion low that anticipated this crazy move up. If we stay above that mark, it's a higher low followed by a higher high. This is officially an uptrend and therefore a bull market for Bitcoin. Whale money is beginning to move money out of the market. This is resulting in price moves down. This is very typical. Where whale money goes, the price is likely to go too, and that is why it is so important to pay attention to the price versus while money flow. Trend exhaustion shows that this move up is exhausted. It's lost its momentum and beginning to move back down. So what I'm looking for here is, as price versus while money flow shows whale money moving out of the market, it'll bring the price down. From there, what I'm looking for is the downward trend to be exhausted, falling into its lower red territories right here, showing that this move down is likely to end soon. So if we get both of those, price versus while money flow low, trend exhaustion low, near a structure support, either at $28,483, or we could fall and retest what used to be structure resistance on this falling wedge pattern. It is now support. I think, though, that would be the absolute lowest we go. This would put structure support right about here, I want to say. Multiple touches back here at 26,683. However, that is very, very low. That's my worst case scenario. I think 28,483 is the current move. As I said earlier, we're looking for price versus while money flow to drop, which will drop the price of Bitcoin. As we approach that structure support, we'll be looking for trend exhaustion to show low on its chart. And when we get both of those, it's just a buy signal, as we saw repeatedly back here. If we get all three of these signals, it'll very likely combine to be some of the most bullish signs you can get in cryptocurrency, which would form that higher low followed by a possible higher high. Now, what we at Trade Confident could be doing here is possibly selling a portion of our Bitcoin at this point in anticipation of this move down. Now, because the stakes are high right now, we're not looking to sell anything more than 20% of our holding in order to buy back lower. This is because, as I said earlier, a short squeeze is very possible at this level. There's tons and tons of short trades in the market, and if whales decide to push money back into the market, this is going to cause a crazy short squeeze. So even if we have 20% sold out just to take a little bit of profit, we still have 80% in the market that we can let ride and make tons of profit on the move up. However, if the price drops, we then still have that 20% that we can buy back lower in anticipation of the next move up to make even more profits. This is how we're trading this market. This is what we're looking at. And with that, you're going to want to grab all three of these indicators: TC top and bottom finder, price versus while money flow, and trend exhaustion indicators that will be crucial to this market moving forward. And on top of that, you can get all of them. In fact, all 11 of Trade Confident indicators for up to $400 off right now. If you want to snag the indicators, you can find them at the links in the description down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the indicators will be the second link. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to our bundle pack page where you can get 9 of the Trade Confident indicators, including the trend exhaustion and price versus while money flow. Just go ahead and click I want this, fill out your information, click pay, and it'll offer you the TC top and bottom finder for just $349 instead of the regular $749. Go ahead and click add to cart. You'll get all 11 of Trade Confidence indicators for $400 off. Make sure your information is correct, click pay, and you are good to go. Once you have the indicators on your chart, again, we're just looking for price versus while money flow to drop, and with that, the price to drop to a structure support right about $28,483. Once we get that, we're likely to see trend exhaustion low, and once we get both of those, along with a buy signal at that level, all three of these will combine to predict the next move up in Bitcoin, whether that's at structure support at $28,483 or as low as $26,686. We'll keep everyone updated. Thanks so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I'll see you in the next video.